So the Ishvara is present in the Prithvi as the one who supports all the beings on the Prithvi. See, aham gam avisya, having entered the earth in the form of the Prithvi Devata, Bhudevi, there is Ishvara. Gam avisya. Gam is Go Shabda. Go Shabda generally means cow, but the same Go Shabda has many other meanings also. One meaning is Prithvi, earth. So here Gam means Prithvi, earth. So aham Gam avishya ojasa, with the power, with the strength, with the bala. Ojas means bala, strength. Bhutani dharayami, I support the bhutas, the beings on the earth. The earth is able to sustain the beings on account of its bala, on account of its strength. So, in the form of the earth also, the same Ishvara is present. Then, pusnami owsadhih sarvah somo bhutva rasatmakah aham rasatmakah somah bhutva. The Ishvara is present in the form of Soma. Soma is a unique concept in the Vedas. Soma is a fluid on account of which all the plants are nourished. The fluid which nourishes the plants is called Soma. Rasatmakah somah bhutva. Being in the form of Soma, which is in the form of rasa, juice. Sap, it is called sap, the fluid which is found in the plant body fluid. So rasatmakah somah bhutva sarvah osadhih cha pusnami. I nourish all the plants, all the osadhis, all the herbs. Pusnami, nourish. Bhashya, kincha gam prithivim avisya pravishya dharayami bhutani jagat aham ojasa balena yad balam कामराग विवर्जितम् ऐश्वरम् जगद्विधारणाय पृथिव्यां प्रविष्टम् येन गुर्वी पृथिवी न अधः पतति न विदीर्यते च तथा च मन्त्रवर्णः येन द्यौरुग्रा पृथिवी च दृढा इति सदाधार पृथिवीम् इत्यादिश्च अतः गाम् आविश्य च भूतानि चराचराणि धारयामि इति युक्तमुक्तम् किंच moreover, in addition to the vibhuti mentioned in the previous shloka, gam is equal to prithivim, the prithivi, the earth. Avishya is equal to pravishya, having entered. Dharayami, I support. Whom? Bhutani. Bhutani is equal to Jagat. Here Jagat is used in the sense of all the beings on the earth. The multitude of beings on the earth is called Jagat. The word Jagat is not used in the regular sense here. It is used in a slightly different sense. The multitude of beings on the earth. Aham, I, the Ishvara. I support the beings. How? Ojasa is equal to balena, with my bala, with my power, my ability. Yat balam. Now Bhashyakara is explaining Ishvara's bala, Ishvara's ability, Ishvara's strength is being explained. Yat balam kamaraga vivarjitam. So yat aishwaram balam. It is Aishwara bala. It is the bala of Ishvara. And the Ishvara's bala is kamaraga vivarjita. It is free from kama and raga, free from desires and attachment. Meaning, Ishvara does not use his power for fulfilling his own desires or his attachment, unlike the human beings. The human beings use their power to fulfill their own desires, etc. Therefore, if somebody uses his power, his abilities without a selfish motive, then he is becoming closer to Ishvara. Kamaraga vivarjitam balam. This is a reference to another shloka in Bhagavad Gita. Balam balavatam chaham kamaraga vivarjitam dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshava. Jagadvidharanaya prithivyam pravishtam. The power, the Ishvara Bala, it has entered the Prithvi in order to sustain the Jagat. Jagadvidharanaya, in order to sustain the Jagat. Prithivyam pravishtam, it has entered the Prithvi. Yena gurvi Prithvi, on account of the Bala, the Prithvi becomes a Gurvi. Gurvi means it becomes heavy. There is a gravitation in the earth. Even the gravitational force of the earth is the Bala, Ishvara Bala. The Ishvara himself is present as the gravitational force. Gravitational force is one of the wonders in the universe. How everything is pulled down without a string, without a thread. It is gravitational force. Always I have been wondering how things are pulled without a wire, without a string. Everything is pulled down to the earth. So, Gurvi Prithivi, the Prithivi has the Gurutva, Gurutvakarshana. Gravitation is called Gurutvakarshana. Generally, they say Newton discovered gravitational force, but it was there even before Newton. See, Gurvi Prithivi, people were aware of the gravitational force. Na adhaha patati, and despite being so heavy, the Prithvi does not fall down. The Prithvi is sustained in its orbit. It does not move away from its orbit. So, what holds it in its orbit? It is the gravitational force. The gravitational force of the earth as well as the gravitational force of the sun. Both are responsible for holding the earth in its orbit. So both the gravitational force, they work in tandem. The gravitational force of the earth and the gravitational force of the sun both work in tandem and hold the earth in its orbit. That is why the earth rotates in its orbit without a string. Na adhaha patati, na vidiryate cha, and this big earth does not break down. It is held together. A big lump of earth, a big lump of dust. If there is a big lump of dust, what will happen? Even the laddu breaks if it is not sticky enough. If you make laddu and carry it somewhere and you get powders. But this planet Earth, though it is a lump of, it is like a big laddu made of dust, then stones, everything. In so many years, you have not seen it breaking down. It does not break down. Why? Even that is because of The gravitational force. The gravitational force keeps all the particles of the earth held together, because all the particles of the earth, they are pulled towards the center because of the gravitational force. Na vidiryate cha, it does not tear off, it does not break. It is because of the bala, the gravitational force. And the gravitational force is nothing but a manifestation of Ishvara. Ishvara in the form of bala, a force. Here, bala can be better translated as force. See, if you study physics, power is a different, force is a different. So, there is a different equation for force. Bala is force, power is a Shakti. So, this is bala, gravitational force. It is not a power. Of course, they are interrelated, but force is different. So, the gravitational force is called ojas. In fact, every force is Ishvara. So, we study gravitational force, then so many other forces are there. Nuclear force. Within the nucleus, there is a force which holds the protons, electrons, and neutrons together. So there are various forces. So ojasa balena yena gruvi prithvi na adhah patati na vidiryate cha. Yeah, here ojasa is abhede tritiya, in the form of, in the form of ojas, in the form of power, in the form of bala, as bala, means the bala itself is Ishvara. So I am present in the form of the bala in the Prithvi. The bala which is found in the Prithvi, the gravitational force which is found in the Prithvi, is a manifestation of Ishvara. So ojasa means in the form of ojas. He is present in the earth. In favor of this, Bhashyakara quotes two mantras, two Shruti Vakyas. Tatha cha mantravarnaha, tatha cha, in favor of this, there is a mantravarna, there is a mantra in the Vedas. These quotes occur in the mantra portion, the samhita portion, not a brahmana portion. That is why the author calls it, Bhashyakara calls it mantravarna. येन द्यौरुग्रा पृथिवी च दृढ़ा इति, येन, because of which, द्यौः ugra, the Dyuloka is ugra. So here, just a minute. This is from Taittiriya Samhita. So, yena dyaurudra prithvi cha dridha. Here the word ugra, what is the exact interpretation I have to see? So, yena dyaurudra prithvi cha dridha. Prithvi is dridha. Prithvi is hard. Iti. What is the translation given there for ugra? Yenadyaur
by which the firmament and the mighty earth are held steadfast.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Both are held steadfast. In fact, for that ugrami, he has given that meaning. So I have to look into some other interpretation where they have given a proper meaning for this. So I have to refer and see that. So Prithvi cha dridha, the earth is steady on account of which. So this description is there in Veda regarding the bala of Ishvara. Sadadhara prithivim ityadishcha. So sadadhara prithivim dyam ute mam kasmai devaya havisha vithema. This is from Rigveda. So he dadhara, he held what prithivim, the earth, and dyam, the Duloka also, he held steadfast. Ityadishcha. These are the mantras in favor of this statement. So Ishvara is holding the earth steadily in its orbit. Ataha, therefore, Gam Avishyata, having entered the earth, Bhutani, Characharani dharayami, iti yuktam uktam. Ataha, therefore, Gam Avishya, I have entered the earth, and Bhutani is equal to Characharani, both Chara and Achara, moving and non moving beings. Dharayami, I support. Iti yuktamuktam. This statement is proper because it is supported by the Vedas. It is based on certain statements in the Veda also. Yeah. Pusnami chaushadhi sarva somo bhutva rasatmakah. Bhashya for that line. Kincha
किञ्च
पृथिव्यां जाताः
पृथिव्यां जाताः
ओषधीः
ओषधीः
सर्वाः
सर्वाः
व्रीह्यवाद्याः
वीर्यवाक्य
व्रीहि
वीः
यवाद्याः
यवाज्ञाः
पुष्णामि
पुष्णामि
पुष्टिमतीः
पुष्टिमतीः
रसस्वादुमतीश्च
रसस्वादुमतीश्च
करोमि
करोमि
सोमो भूत्वा
सोमो भूत्वा
रसात्मकः
रसात्मकः
सोमः
सोमः
सर्वरसात्मकः
सर्वरसात्मकः
रसस्वभावः
रसस्वभावः
सर्वरसानां
सर्वरसानाम्
आकरः
आकरः
सोमः
सोमः
सहि
सहि
सर्वाः ओषधीः
सर्वाः औषधीः
स्वात्मरसानुप्रवेशेन
स्वात्मरसान् अनुप्रवेशेन
स्वात्म
स्वात्म
रस
रस
अनुप्रवेशेन पुष्णाति किंच मोरोवर पृथिव्यां जाताः ओषधीः सर्वाः all the oshadhis, all the plants that are born on the earth, prithivyam jataha, all the plants, vrihi yavadyaha, vrihi yava etc., paddy, barley etc., pusnami means pushtimatihi karomi, I nourish them, pushtimatihi, I nourish them. Pushtimatihi karomi means I make them nourished. I make them nutritious. It is a better explanation. I make them nutritious. Bhashyakara adds not only nutritious, rasasvadumatischa karo. I make them filled with rasa, essence, and swadu, taste. They become filled with essence and taste. So the essence, the nutrition, the taste which is found in the plants, it is nothing but the Ishvara. So Soma bhutva, the Ishvara himself becomes a Soma. Rasatmakah Somo bhutva. Soma, who is in the form of rasa, in the form of the juice. सर्वरसात्मकः रसस्वभावः रस सर्वरसानाम् आकरः सोमः सर्वरसात्मकः Soma is in the form of all rasa, all juice, all essence in the plants, all the sap in the plants is a Soma. Therefore Soma is rasaswabhava. His nature is the juice. Sarvarasanam akara. Soma is the akara, the treasure of all the juice, all the fluid which is there in the plants. Sahi sarvaha oshadhih swatmarasanupraveshena pushnati. The same Soma, the Soma who is in the form of juice, sarvarasanam akara. He is the source of all the juice, source of all the sap is a Soma. The same Soma, sarvaha oshadhi, all oshadhis, all plants, swatmarasanupraveshena pushnati, swatmarasanupraveshena, by making his juice enter into the plants. The Soma enters the plants in the form of juice. By making his juice enter the plants, Swatmarasa Anupraveshi, he makes his own juice enter the plants, and pushnati, he nourishes. Next sloka. Aham vaishvanaro bhutva
अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा
प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः
प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः
प्राणापानसमायुक्तः
प्राणापानसमायुक्तः
पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्
पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्
Soma. Bhagavan is present in the form of Soma. The Soma forms the nourishment in the plants, and the nourishment in the plants is what we eat, our food. Therefore, in the form of Soma, Ishvara is present as the food, Anna. So, Ishvara is Anna. Now, who is the eater? Anna can also be called Bhojya. Anna is equal to Bhojya, the one who is eaten. Who is the eater? Bhokta, the eater, the consumer. The consumer is our digestive fire. The digestive fire in our stomach, in our jathara, in our body, it is the eater, the bhokta. In this sloka, Bhagavan says, even the one who consumes the food is none other than Ishvara. In previous shloka, Bhagavan said, the food is Ishvara. Now he says, even the one who eats the food is also Ishvara. Bhojya as well as Bhokta. Both are the manifestation of Ishvara. Therefore, the Bhojya and Bhoktru, this duality is essentially the manifestation of Ishvara. In other words, there is no duality other than Ishvara, implying the duality is unreal. Paramatma alone is real. Yeah. See the shloka. Aham vaishvanaro bhutva. Read. Okay. Yeah. So, aham, I the Ishvara, vaishvanaro bhutva, having taken the form of Vaishvanara, fire, the digestive fire is called Vaishvanara. Praninam dehamashritaha. I am present in the body of the beings. Praninam deham, the body of the beings. Ashritaha, I am present there. And being present there, pranapana samayuktaha, being assisted by prana and apana. Chaturvidham annam pachami, I digest. Pachami, I digest. Chaturvidham annam, four types of food. Bhashya, kincha, ahamiva, vaishvanaraha, udarasthaha, agnihi, bhutva, ayamagnihi, vaishvanaraha, yoyam, antah purushe, yena idam, annam pachyate, ityadishrutehe, vaishvanarah san, प्राणिनां प्राणवतां देहम् आश्रितः प्रविष्टः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः प्राणापानाभ्यां समायुक्तः संयुक्तः पचामि पक्तिं करोमि चतुर्विधं चतुःप्रकारम् अन्नम् अशनं भोज्यं भक्ष्यं चोष्यं लेह्यं च किंच moreover ahameva, I only, Ishvara alone, Vaishvanaraha, the word Vaishvanara is used in a few senses in the Shastra. Sometimes even Virat is called Vaishvanaraha. Therefore, we have to understand in what sense the word Vaishvanara is used here. Bhashyakara describes Vaishvanara as Udarasthaha Agnihi, the Agni, the fire which is there in the Udara, in the stomach. Udarasthaha Agnihi, Udare Sthitaha Udarasthaha, the fire which is there in the stomach. Bhutva, being that. Now, in order to support this meaning of Vaishvanara, Bhashyakara quotes from a Shruti Vakya. How do you know this is the meaning of Vaishvanara? This is the legitimate meaning of Vaishvanara. How do you know? Then Bhashyakara says, in Veda, the Vaishvanara, the word Vaishvanara is used to refer to the digestive fire in the stomach. It is clearly stated in the Veda. Based on that Vedic statement, the word Vaishvanara is used for fire here also. See, Ayam Agnihi Vaishvanaraha. This Agni, What is this Agni? Yoyam antah purushe. The Agni which is there in the Purusha, means in the human body. Yena idam annam pachyate, on account of which this anna, the food, is digested. Ityadi shrutehi. So this Shruti Vakya supports the usage of Vaishvanara, the word Vaishvanara, to the fire in the stomach. Based on this Shruti Vakya, Bhashyakara interprets the word Vaishvanara as Agni. Whenever a word is interpreted, the commentators have to give the basis for that interpretation, because certain words will have different meanings. How do you take this meaning in order to support the particular meaning? The commentator will have to give a basis, an evidence. That is what Bhashyakara does now. So this quotation is presented in order to support the meaning given by Bhashyakara. Vaishvanara san, being Vaishvanara, praninam is equal to pranavatam, prani. The word prani is derived by adding a tadhita pratyaya, ini, to prana. Prana plus ini becomes a prani, pranin shabda. So, ini is in the sense of matup, one who has. Therefore, prani means pranaha, yesham santi, iti praninaha. Those who have prana are called pranis. If we have prana, we are called prani. So any living being, any jiva is called prani. Praninam is equal to pranavatam, deham, their body, the body of the living beings. Ashritaha is equal to pravishtaha, he has entered. And then having entered, pranapana samayuktaha, प्राणापानाभ्याम समायुक्तः संयुक्तः, प्राणापानाभ्याम समायुक्तः प्राणापान समायुक्तः, तृतीया तत्पुरुष, प्राणापानाभ्याम तृतीया द्विवचन, प्राणापानाभ्याम समायुक्तः, समायुक्तः is equal to संयुक्तः, being associated with prana and apana, being assisted by prana and apana. If the digestion has to take place properly, prana and apana should also work properly. That is why pranapanabhyam sanyuktaha, pachami is equal to paktim karomi, I digest, I do the process of digestion. Pach dhatu plus tin pratyaya becomes pakti. Pakti is equal to pachanam. Bhave tin. Striyam tin iti sutra. Tin. Tin pratyaya is there. So, striyam under stri adhikar in kradanta. Tin. pratyaya is enjoined. Bhaktim karomi. Chaturvidham annam. What does he digest? Chaturvidham annam. Chaturvidham is equal to Chatuf Prakaram. Four types of food. Annam is equal to Ashanam. Food. What are the four types? Bhashyakara enumerates. Bhojyam, Bhakshyam, Choshyam, Lehyam cha. The four types of food are Bhojya, Bhakshya, Choshya, and Lehya. Bhojya means the type of food which is swallowed. Swallowed. Like ragi mudde. What do you do with the ragi mudde? You just swallow it. No chewing involved. Just swallow. And bhakshyam. Bhakshya means it is eaten by chewing. It is masticulated and eaten. So it is called bhakshya. Chew and eat. So teeth are useful for bhakshya. Those who don't have teeth, bhakshya, they cannot eat. Either bhojya, choshya, or lehya. Only three options are there. Then choshya. Choshya means it is sucked. It is eaten by sucking, like sugar cane. Sugar cane is the example given. It is sucked, means from a solid portion, you suck out the fluid, like sugar cane. It is choshya. It is sucked out. Sugar cane and some kind of mangoes also. Some mangoes you can suck, not all mangoes, some mangoes. And then lehyam. Lehyam means it is licked and eaten. It will be a semi-solid. Lehya is generally a semi-solid. You keep it in the mouth, lick it. It is mixed up with the saliva in the mouth, and then it is swallowed. That is lehya. Lollipop and some kind of candies, even they are lehya. Or any Ayurvedic leha, it is also lehya. Chavanaprash. Lehyancha. Even chutney is a kind of lehya, perhaps. Chutney. Bhokta Vaishwanarah Agnihi Bhojyam Annam Somah Tadetat Ubhayam Agni Somau Sarvam iti Pashyatah अन्नदोषलेपः न भवति No, Bhashyakara is giving an incidental significance. It is not a mukhya prayojana. It is an avantara prayojana, a secondary significance of these two shlokas, 13 and 14. In shloka 13, Krishna has conveyed that the food is Soma, the food in the plants, it is Soma, it is also Ishvara. And in this shloka, Bhagavan has said, even the one who consumes the food, the Agni, it is also Ishvara. Now, based on these two, there are some upasanas in the Vedas. If you look into some Upanishads, there are certain types of upasanas where you look upon the food as Soma and you look upon the eater as the Agni. So one is Agni, another is Soma. The whole universe is pervaded by Agni and Soma. And then you understand Agni and Soma are nothing but two different manifestations of the same Ishvara. This kind of upasana is there in the Upanishads. So these two shlokas are based on those upasanas. So one who looks upon the world like this means whatever is eaten is Soma, the one who eats is Agni, and both are Ishvara. One who looks upon like this, in this manner, one who does this attitude, Bhashyakara says, he will have a prayojana, a secondary prayojana. What is the secondary prayojana? He will not be affected by the dosha in the food, by the impurity of the food. The impurity of the food will not affect him. See the line. Bhokta Vaishwanaraha Agnihi. Bhokta, the eater, is Vaishwanara Agni, is the Agni who is Vaishwanara. Bhojyam Annam, Bhojya, the eaten, is Anna, which is Soma. Tadetat Ubhayam, these two, they are together called Agni Shomau. Agnihi cha Somaha cha Agni Shomau. They are called Agni Shoma. The Sakara gets a Murdhanyadesha. Agni Shomau. Sarvam Agni Shomau. Everything is nothing but Agni and Soma. The whole universe can be looked upon as Agni and Soma. And since everything is a manifestation of Ishvara, both Agni and Soma, the food as well as eater, are Ishvara. Iti pashyataha, one who has this vision, annadosha lepaha na bhavati. He is not affected by the dosha of the food, by the impurity of the food. That is why this shloka, these two shlokas are chanted before meals. Generally, instead of chanting these two, they will chant entire 15 chapter. Sometimes they start with aham vaishwanaro bhutva, but a better practice will be gamavisya cha bhutani onwards. Yeah, because anna also has to be included. So that is why entire chapter is chanted. Or else these two slokas, 13 and 14, are important. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om